Hello and welcome to Program 9. To start off, you want to declare your class and declare your numerator and denominator parameters. Then we need a method to display the float representation and one to display the fraction representation, as well as both representations at the same time. Then we need another method to set the numerator of the fraction, one to set the denominator of the fraction, and one to set both at the same time. Now we need 4 methods to represent the 4 mathematical operations that we want to do to these fractions. Each of them will take 2 integers and return a rational. So we'll start with addition, and then subtraction, multiplication, and division. Then we need 3 private methods. One to reduce the fraction to lowest term, one to find the greatest common divisor between 2 numbers, and one to find the least common multiple between 2 numbers. We're going to skip main for now, and instead start with our default constructor. We want our fraction set to 1 over 1 by default, so all we have to do is set our numerator equal to 1 and our denominator equal to 1. Our alternate constructor takes 2 integers. We want to pass both of those integers to our setRational function, which we'll define later, and then call our reduce method, which we will define later. For our displayFloat method, we first want to set it to display 5 decimals after the point, cast both our numerator and denominator as floats, and divide them. For our display fraction method, we simply need to output the numerator / the denominator. And for our display method, we just need to call our display fraction method, output an OR, and then call our display float method. For our set numerator method, we just need to set our numerator equal to the argument we passed in, and call our reduce method. Then we do the same for our set denominator method, and our set rational method that we used up above in the alternate constructor. For our add method, we need to pass in 2 arguments. We need to find the least common multiple between the denominators of the 2 fractions, and use it to calculate new numerators for both fractions. We then declare a new fraction that we'll call sum, setting the numerator to the sum of the 2 new numerators, and the denominator to the least common multiple of the 2 denominators. And then we return the sum. The subtract method is exactly the same, except we change the plus sign to a minus sign when we declare the difference. For our multiply method, we simply declare a new fraction, pass in the numerators multiplied together and the denominators multiplied together as arguments, and return the product. And then we do the same for our divide method, but we switch the denominator and the numerator of one of the fractions. In order to reduce the fraction, we need to find the greatest common divisor between the numerator and the denominator, and divide both by that greatest common divisor. The methods for the greatest common divisor and the least common multiple are available in the assignment. You just need to copy and paste them into your file. I will also provide a main function for you all because it is a pain in the ass to type all out. Now that we have everything, if we run our program, we can see that we get everything that we want. That is everything for this assignment. Thank you for watching.